What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is DJ Ricardo, and we're celebrating episode 12. That's right, the season finale of the DJ Ricardo podcast. First things first, we're going to get this bottle popping. We popping bottles, baby. Let's get it. First season, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had to get some Bel Air and shit, you feel me? We gotta do it. This is the real deal. Pop up some of that bubbly. Celebrating the season finale of the DJ Ricardo podcast. Got the bubbly going. Shout out Bel Air, man. This is my favorite champagne. Shout out Bel Air. We keeping it going. Yes, sir. Let me put this on the floor right quick so we don't spill. All right. I'm gonna take a toast for the host, the producer, the nigga who music got me talking on, who set the camera up, who edited, who uploaded on YouTube, the one man band, the one man show, DJ Ricardo. We toasted it up, baby. Let's get it. Pinkies up for the bitches. And just like that, we're gonna keep it going. Now you already know the next thing we're gonna talk about is the album. Go get the album, The Ricardo Effect. It's on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. You can do the dances to it. Go get the album, The Ricardo Effect. All mixed and mastered, written and produced by me. No samples, no features, just straight fucking gas. Holla at Ricardo. And after that, go listen to the newest single, man. I dropped 3 singles since I started this podcast. But the latest one is BVB, Black Versace Busters. Go check that out on the same streaming platforms I just mentioned the album was on. And we're keeping it going. The next thing we're going to talk about, shout out Sexy Red. We just spoke about her on one of the last episodes of the podcast with her lip gloss. She back in it again. We talking about, she leaked her own sex tape, man. And I ain't going to hold you. I watched it. I ain't going to hold you. It was like 45 seconds. I ain't watched it on Instagram. I watched it on I put it on Google. Sexy Red sex tape. First thing that came up, I clicked it. It was there. Some nigga hitting it raw for like 45 seconds. I ain't gonna hold you. It looked like some cool. It looked like some cool on me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sexy Red. She promoted herself. She keeping it going. And I guess that's how you stay popping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta promote yourself. Ain't nobody gonna promote you like you promote yourself. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you love yourself, and ain't nobody gonna play you like you play yourself. So don't play yourself, love yourself, and promote yourself just like Sexy Red did with her own sex tape. Ain't no telling how many hits that got. I've been playing her music. It didn't make me play her music no more or not, but it got me talking about her on the podcast. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about, shout out Jada Pinkett, man. She said Tupac had proposed to her. Now, somebody on YouTube, I forget who it was. Damn, I wish I knew who it was. I could shout him out. They broke it down to where it would be impossible for Tupac to have proposed to her during the short time he was in Rikers. I guess he was only there for like a year and a couple months, not too long or whatever. But she also had mentioned that she was in the back seat when the niggas had shot Tupac. And she said she let 2 off out the back window. Pop. She let 2 off. But to no avail, the niggas that got away. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jada Pinkett. She a real one. She also had mentioned she was on the block selling that butter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jim Jones, Capo. He said she was out there selling that butter, you know? He said if she was out there selling that butter, it's got to be some fiends out there that could verify that shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be too easy to choreograph or fake some fiends that, oh yeah, Jada Pinkett sold me some dope. I don't know. Either way, shout out Jada Pinkett Smith, Shakur, Alstina. And the next thing we're gonna talk about is shout out them Cowboys. That's right, we own and poppin'. We keeping it going again. We just beat the Chargers 20-17 in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody knocking on your door, maxing you out, and then going home. That's what we just did. Shout out to Cowboys. Our next game is versus the Rams in Dallas. 10 a.m. Vegas time. Y'all let me know if you go bet on the game or not. Let me know what you gonna pick. Ain't no telling how I might go. But we in Dallas. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about, shout out my nigga Blueface, man. He keeps himself popping too with all this promotion, and he just revealed that he got some top from Megan Thee Stallion. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I told you in the last episode, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I just never knew about it. I never knew they even fucked around. Maybe that's why Blueface Warren was talking about they should have a baby. Shout out my nigga Blueface. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all both millionaires with your music thing. Y'all got it going. Y'all got it popping. Keep it going. Keep it popping, man. If y'all ever do some music together or do something else together, I'll probably talk about that too. You know what I'm saying? I just talk about what's popping. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my nigga Funny Marco, man. He had recently did an interview with Southside and G Herbo, and they was on there clowning that nigga, man. They was clowning him real bad and shit. Threw a cup out of his shit, called him ugly and shit. Talk about the shit on his face and shit, made fun of his condition and shit. His podcasts are normally also funny, awkward, sarcastic shit, so I guess what they did was go in there with an attitude so that way he couldn't get off, and it worked perfectly. Who knows, they might have choreographed this whole thing together, got me talking about him on the podcast. You don't even know how I go behind the scenes sometimes, but shout out G Herbo, man. I play your shit Shade Room in the club. I played it for one short. He just said that was ghetto. I was like, oh yeah, G Herbo, get it going. Shout out G Herbo at Southside, you know what I'm saying, major producer. And shout out Funny Marco, man. Who knows? I feel like y'all might have choreographed this whole thing to get the views up, to get it y'all talking. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That might be the new thing. Let's go shit on Funny Marco. And last but not least, on the season finale of the DJ Ricardo podcast, episode 12. We did it, baby. And we just getting started, by the way. The realest bars of a 2000 song. Big Timers, Manny Fresh, baby. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. What? Yeah, we all know the song. We all love the song. I'm gonna play it this weekend, man. See what happens, you know what I'm saying? I might play it a little late though, you know what I'm saying? But the realest bars goes to my nigga Baby from the Big Timers, you know what I'm saying? He's also an independent artist, just go by Baby. But this time he was going by, you know what I'm saying, the Big Timers. He starts the verse like this: me, anxious, bitch, please, you know who I bees. And I feel like he was talking about the shorties that be out here playing and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Even if you give her the number, she'll play on the phone, or she'll even give you some pussy and then play with it afterwards, like, me anxious, bitch, please, you know who I bees. I'm not finna go for that. I'm not finna play those games. You know what I'm saying? That the next nigga who ain't me would play. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and you. You know what I'm saying? And my nigga Baby for the Big Timers. Shout out my nigga Manny Fresh. He put the beat together. Banger. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Timers. Everybody get your roll on. And just like that, we're going to finish up the season finale of the DJ Ricardo podcast, season 1, season 2 coming real soon. We're going to get some interviews. We're going to get in the street. We got to get in the street. We got to start talking to the people. We got to get these views up. We got to get these subscribers up. We on the grind. Once again, shout out DJ Ricardo. We did this shit. We keeping it going. We keeping it moving. We just getting started. One love. Assalamu alaikum.